The goal of today's session is basically to introduce you and to show you what you're going to answer in your test and how you're going to do it. Okay?
Okay.
Okay. To write your own essay. There's one essay that you're going to have to write. Whatever your question is, it's going to be in a whole essay. Okay? You have to write at least 300 to 350 words in 1 hour. You get 1 hour and you should write 350 words. At least 300 words. All right? That's the limit you should do. 300 to 350 words. Now, for the assessment criteria, let's look at that. Now, these criteria, the things that you're going to be assessed on, they're not complicated. They're pretty basic, but sometimes we do have some problems in the basics itself. That's why whatever criteria you're going to face, you're going to be assessed on, you need to be ready. All right? That's what we're doing here.
Okay.
So, the number one criterion that they're going to look at is whether you can capitalize. Whether you know where you should put capital letters and where you shouldn't. That's all. Okay?
Okay.
It is pretty basic, but we do make mistakes a lot, especially when we're like writing on an academic test.
Okay.
We do sometimes, we type. Most of the time we type like texts and stuff like that. And we don't always put capital letters where we should, right? Because in texts, who cares? It's very informal. But your test, your exam, it's very formal. It's an academic exam, right? So capitalizing your words properly is important. That was the first one. The second criterion is that whether you know how to use punctuation, more specifically, two kinds of punctuations. Whether you know how to properly use commas and full stops. Okay? That's the second. Now, this is a little tricky because we do know where to put full stops, but sometimes we get confused with commas. I'm not saying all of us do that. Some of us may have some issues. So I'd suggest you test your own writing abilities. Okay? Write a few things, write an essay or write a few paragraphs on something and see whether your use of commas and full stops is correct. Okay? That's the second.
Okay.
The third thing that they'll look at, whether you can do or not, is the use of linkers. They are also called connectors. They're also called linking devices, also called cohesive devices. Whatever they are called, their purpose is one, to join, to continue the previous idea, to join two ideas. This is a little more tricky because you might think that you don't know many, or you might think that you never use linkers. What are those? I can guarantee you that you do use linkers every day. You just probably can't identify that these are linkers. The most common linker is probably this one. I'm sure you use that very regularly. There are others. Like, first of all, in conclusion, As a result, so on and so forth. These are very common linkers, and they are most of the time you speak them. Some of them are used in writing, but their purpose is one, to join whatever you're saying, to join those ideas and make them more coherent. In academic writing, when you use linkers, whatever you're writing becomes more academic, more formal.
Mm-hmm.
When you're writing, say, an essay of 300 to 350 words,
Yeah.
6 to 7 linkers should be enough. All right? So,
Okay.
again, I'd ask you to just maybe record yourself having a normal conversation, and I'm sure you'll see you use a lot of linkers. What I'd ask you to do is Google linkers, linking devices or linking words. Google linking devices, and they'll give you a few thousand examples. Grab the first list you get and see how many you can use. You'll see you can use a lot of them. Just Google them. Google will give you lists of linkers. Just use them. Okay?
Yeah.
Okay.
Never use a linking phrase that you don't properly know the use of. There's a chance that you'll probably misuse it and lose some marks. No? Only use those that you can use, know the use of, use regularly, and you'll see there are a lot of them. Now, these are the 3 criteria that you'll have to fulfill in your writing test. All right? That's all. However, there are a few other things I'd like you to remember when you're planning or writing your essay. Now, I already told you you have to write one essay that consists of 300 to 350 words in 1 hour, right?
Okay.
So an essay consists of the first paragraph, introduction. There are 4 to 5 body paragraphs, depending on how much you want to write, how many points you want to explain. And then it has one conclusion.
Okay.
Sometimes what some candidates do is that they write the whole essay in one paragraph. An essay cannot be in one paragraph. Essay means a few paragraphs, right? Different paragraphs.
Okay.
This is your basic structure. An introduction paragraph, a conclusion paragraph, and in the middle of them, a few body paragraphs. That's all. Now, how many body paragraphs you're going to write depends on how many points you want to write. Each point should have one paragraph. We'll come to details about that. For now, this is your model. This is how you should write your essay. Okay, the next point. See, a lot of candidates think that complicated grammar, sophisticated, complicated, advanced vocabulary, things like that are needed to pass this test. Not really. You can use simple vocabulary. You can use simple sentence structures, simple grammar, simple, basic, correct grammar. Those are enough. That's fine. Like you can use simple sentences and you can use simple vocabulary, simple grammar. That's fine. Just write what you're thinking about. Just answer the question. Just write your paragraphs, your sentences as simply as you can. That'll be all. They don't require you to have advanced knowledge of vocabulary. They don't require you to be a dictionary. All right? Just write simple sentences, use simple vocabulary, you're fine.
Okay.
Whatever you're writing must be relevant to the topic or to the question. When you're writing your essay, no matter what course you're applying for, when you're writing your essay, every paragraph that you write must be relevant to the point that you're trying to make, the point you're trying to explain. Your entire essay must be relevant to the question itself. For example, one of you is applying for the business management course.
Yeah.
For that course is what are the challenges in business, right? So you're supposed to write about the common challenges that you think a business faces. Now,
Mhm.
if you're writing about challenges that customers face in a business, a client might face, or a customer might face while they're in that business, say restaurant. It's a restaurant business. A customer is facing while they're in the restaurant. Is that
Mhm.
relevant to the topic?
Pardon?
Your question is, what are the challenges that a business faces? But say you are writing about a challenge a customer faced in a business. You're describing that incident. Will your answer be relevant to the question?
So what should be my answer in that question?
Whatever you're writing this, that a customer
Yeah.
faced some issue in a business, in a
Mhm.
restaurant. So your answer, is it
Mhm.
relevant to the question? The question asks for a business that faces challenges.
Yeah.
Will it be relevant?
Yes.
No. You're being asked about challenges that a business faces,
Yeah.
not a challenge that a client may face in a business. You're talking about business challenges,
Mhm.
not
Yeah.
one person that faces a challenge while in
Oh.
a. So yeah, your answer is that it's not relevant. So whatever you're writing has to be relevant to your question or to your topic.
Okay.
All right. So if your question is asking for what is your career plan, as in what do you want to do in the future, and you're talking about what you've done in the past, say you worked in a job in the past and you're writing about that, will that be relevant?
No.
So exactly. So whatever you're writing, whatever you're planning to write, whatever you're writing must be
Mhm.
relevant to the question that you're asking.
Yeah.
This is something that a lot of candidates do have some issues with, because it's difficult to know what you're writing, whether it's relevant to the question at the time. See, if you knew it was wrong, you wouldn't have written it, right?
Yeah.
At the time, you don't know that you're writing the wrong thing. At the time, no one makes a mistake knowing that it's a mistake, right?
Yeah.
At the time, you will think that, right, I'm writing the right thing. I'm writing whatever is relevant.
Mhm.
So preparing beforehand is important. That's what we're going to do today. Okay?
Yeah.
So far, everything that we've talked about, do you have any questions regarding any of it? Any point, any place you are still unclear about?
Yeah. I want to ask about the 350 watts. It means that only 350 watts you have to make, or two, if you have 200, or only 350 watts?
300 to 350 words. Your essay should be between that. 200 is not enough.
Okay.
Okay?
Mm-hmm.
So 300 to 350, this is standard. Less than that is not enough. Well, more than that, maybe a little bit too much. But if you can write 380 words in 1 hour, go ahead. But I would suggest you don't get to 400.
Mm-hmm.
Okay.
So
Okay.
when you're practicing at home, you
Mm-hmm.
can like plan it accordingly. Okay?
Okay.
Okay.
See, we're going to write an essay in class, yes, but that is going to be a reference essay. You have your sample pack, right? Your training pack.
Okay.
So you have a sample, you have a PDF, right?
Okay.
You have a training pack.
Yeah. We have it. We have, yeah.
All of you have your training pack, and there's a sample essay in there.
Yeah.
But you can't memorize the sample essay and write it for yourself, can you? That's to like help you with idea generation and just to show you how it's done. Today's class is also to show you how it's done. How do we do it? How can you do it? And then I want you to write your own essay and send it to me. You see this big font email here? You can send your assignment to me and I can check it.
To that email.
Yes, via email.
Let me write
We
it.
can write on our phone. Then we can send you on your email.
Yes. And I will give you this document. No need to write any of it. I will give you this document in class today. Okay?
Okay.
I will upload it in the chat box and you can download it. All right?
Okay.
This whole document that we're going to write today, I'll give you this whole document. So yeah. So what we are doing today is basically going over how to brainstorm your ideas. How can you write them? Like brainstorming ideas is only the first step. How do you then put those in words? Now, the essay that we're going to write today will be written in my style of writing. Can you copy it? Tell me.
Pardon?
Can you copy my style of writing?
Yes, we do.
Yeah.
Yeah, we do.
You can copy my style of writing?
Yes, we do.
I'd ask you not to, because you have your own. Right?
Okay.
All of you have your own style of writing. And it's very difficult to copy someone else's style of writing.
Yeah.
So it's kind of next to impossible.
Yeah.
Everyone has their own way of writing things, own way of speaking. So however I'm speaking, can you copy?
Yeah. No, we can't.
No.
It's the same with writing. You're not expected to learn someone else's style of writing. You're expected to improve your own, right?
Okay.
So that's what you do. What we do in the class is basically create a reference, a model for you to use when you're writing your own essay.
Okay.
All right?
Okay.
So that's all. That's all you got. Do you have any other questions so far?
No, thank you so much.
No. It's all...
Okay, let's do some more.
Excuse me. So the essay, we are going to write it in the computer when we go to the exam, or we are going to write it in paper?
It's up to you. If you choose to write it on paper, you can. I think it will let you type your test if you have a reason that you can't write. Yeah.
But
So
if you can write,
I'm sorry?
if you can write it in the paper.
If you want to write in the paper, you can. I think this question is for your counselor, right? I think they do have some, yeah, I did get a few candidates who said they would type it on the computer because they couldn't write on paper for some.
Okay, it's optional, so we can choose the computer or handwriting.
This I would again ask your counselor.
Okay, that's fine. Okay.
So if you can write it, like if you don't have that option, unless you have a disability, there are options for those with writing disability. But if you don't have one, maybe you don't get that option. In that case, you have to write it. So when you're doing your own assignment, I know we're doing this on, we're typing this class, but when you do your own essay,
Yeah.
I want you to write it, take pictures, clear pictures, and then mail that to me. No worries.
Okay.
Just ask your counselor If you have an option to type it or write it, whichever is like convenient for you. If you have both options, take whichever one you want and use it on your assignment. Okay?
Okay. Okay.
Anything else?
No, thank you. Thank you so much.
No. Thank you.
If you have no more questions, let's move on. Let's do some work. I'd like you to do some work in the chat box. Ready? All of you.
Okay.
Yeah.
Okay. Now, let's say we are writing something like, let's say I'm introducing myself formally. So how would I do it? I'll say my name. I'll say where I live, and let's just start with that. So my name is Sara Elma, and I live in Beijing. That would suffice. Basically, my use of capitalization, commas, and full stop is
Okay.
evident here. I'd like you to introduce yourselves in the same way in the chat box. Like formally introduce yourself the way I have, your name and your location. Complete with your capitalization and punctuations. Okay?
Okay.
All right. In the chat box, please. Okay. Mariama,
Yeah.
there should be a full stop after your name. Right?
Oh, okay.
See, you know it, but sometimes we do slip up. Like Miss Maria, same.
Yeah.
Your name should be capitalized, right?
Okay. Okay. Sorry about it.
Yeah, we are introducing ourselves formally. So
Okay.
all these things should be in place. And there is no United Kingdom UK. UK is United Kingdom, right?
Okay.
So you write the name of your city and then the country.
Okay, that's fine.
And they should be capitalized like this.
Okay.
First letter should be capital. Can you redo it? You can edit it as well, I think.
Okay.
Yeah, you can edit your texts. So I'd like both of you to edit and correct your work.
Okay.
Thank you. Great. Right. Now
It,
let's move on to the next part. Let's talk about the use of linking words. Now, the linking words that I've written previously, just a few of them. Can you tell which ones you know, which ones you don't? Any idea?
Like what?
Like the ones I've written here. Here, these ones. Can you see it?
yeah.
I've highlighted right now. Okay. How about this? I'll show you a list of some linking words. Go through them, see which ones you know you can use, and then write a sentence with that linking word in the chat box. Maybe two
Okay.
or three, maybe 3 sentences with 3 linking words that you can use.
About what do you say? Where? To explain.
I'll show you a list of linking words,
Mm,
like right about now. And then the ones you can use, why don't you use it? And we'll see how accurate it is. Yeah?
okay.
Show you the list. So here's the list. Write anything that you possibly want to. For example, if you want to write about yourself, or if you want to write about your daily life, or your house, your home, your job, whatever. A few sentences about whatever topic you want to write about, and then use as many linking words as you can. At least 3 should do. Right? It's an open topic. Whichever topic you want to write about, pick one and then write, say, a paragraph of 3 to 4 sentences about it and use a few linkers in those sentences. Yeah? Is the task clear?
Yeah.
Excellent. Go ahead, write it in the chat box, one paragraph. Take your time, 5 minutes, 8 minutes, 10 minutes. It's okay. Take your time.
Mhm. Hello?
Hello.
Can you hear me?
Yes, I can hear you.
Yeah.
So, Ms. Aftab, can you look at the response that I've given to your
Yeah, yeah.
see, insofar as you used it a little in a let's not say a little, you used it inappropriately, right? And you made a
Okay.
mistake. As so far, it's not as so far, it's insofar as.
Yeah.
Right? So the use of linkers has to be more precise, more appropriate.
Okay.
So when you're using a linker,
Yeah.
must use it properly. Otherwise,
Okay.
the use won't be right. So can you read what I've written and see how I've changed, edited your text a little bit?
Yeah, my name is Maria. I am a housewife. I like to cook different dishes for my family because they like my food very much. The reason why I like to cook so many different dishes for them is that I like the way they appreciate me.
Can you spot the differences where
Yeah.
I made
Yeah.
a little bit of editing?
Yes.
So what you've written, mostly I've kept
Yeah.
saying because you haven't made many mistakes. That's a very good thing.
Okay.
Just a few little bit of tweaks here and there.
Okay.
Okay?
Okay.
So it reads better.
Okay.
Academic, in an academic way, it reads better.
Okay.
Okay, so yeah, this looks good. This looks good. How about Ms. Mariama?
Yeah. I write, my name is Maria Majouf. I am a hard-working woman, and I always try to do my.
Whatever you've written, just post it. Let me take a look at it. Is that okay?
Yeah, yeah, yeah.
Oh, already posted it. And you have used and.
Hmm?
Madam, there aren't any linkers here.
To do what?
There aren't any linkers in what you've posted. In your task, there are no linkers, like no linking words. Your
Mm,
task was to use some linking words in a paragraph.
Okay.
That was your task.
So I have to pick. I don't have to take my own. I have to pick here.
Exactly. You write something, one paragraph on a topic of your choice, and use some linkers, 2, 3, 4, as many as you can, from this list. That was the task.
Mhm.
I wish you'd have asked me if you weren't clear about the task.
Okay. Mhm.
If you're not sure about anything that we discuss in the class, I want you to tell me, please.
Okay. Okay.
Okay, let's move on from this. I've written something. I have something here using some linkers of my choice. If you would like to read it, I'll give you this document. You can read it. So, let's talk about your questions. So, business management and public health and social care. No, public health. Yes, public health, not public health and social care. I don't think there's public health and social care. I think it's health and social care. Anyway, so this is a question, one of the questions, and this is another one.
Mm.
These are your questions. Yes?
Okay.
You do know that you already have your question, right? In your training.
Yeah.
Have you
Yeah.
looked? Have you gone through your training pack at all? Either of you?
Yeah. We are review that.
Yeah.
Okay. So you've seen the questions that you'll get in your writing test, yes? And there's a sample there as well.
Yeah.
So these are the questions that are for different courses. Let's go one by one. So Ms. Mariama came first, so we'll talk about her question first. But in the meantime, Ms. Maria, this is your question, yes?
Which one?
Ms. Maria,
Yeah. You're saying
I'll
how
call
long
you
it
Miss
takes?
Aftab because
Yeah. Okay.
you're getting confused. Some of you have some
Okay.
first names. Okay, Ms. Aftab, this is your question, yes?
Okay.
I'd like you to think about it. Like, the question is, how will studying public health help you in your career? I want you to think about the ways, the things that you'll learn here that will help you in
Okay.
your future plans. And then,
Okay.
what is your career plan?
Okay.
I'd like you to pick one and think about it.
Okay.
Why this will be your career plan. And I'll come back to you and we'll discuss. Yeah?
Okay.
While
How
I'm
will
talking
you
to
studying
Mariama,
public health help in your
While I'm
career?
talking to Miss Mariama, I'd like you to think about your own question. Okay?
Okay.
Okay.
Now, this is your question, Miss Maria.
Yeah.
Let's talk about your question. Basically, what Ms. Aftab is going to do, is doing in the meantime, you and I do it now. So let's talk about your questions. First of all, there are two parts of the question. See?
Mm-hmm.
The first question is, what are the challenges in business? And the second question is, if you are a manager, how would you resolve those challenges? So they seem like the question has two parts, but it's a basic problem solution question, right?
Mm.
So you talk about a problem and then you talk about how the solution should be. Only thing to note here is you're thinking about the solution from a manager's point of view. If you were the manager, what would you do? Okay? So the first thing we do is plan. We brainstorm ideas. All right?
Yeah.
So the first question, what are the challenges in business? What can you think of? What common challenges can you think of that a business may face?
What over challenge I can the business I can overcome many challenges in the
No. We're not talking about the overcoming part. We are talking about the challenge part first.
yeah.
What challenge can you think of that a business might face? I'll give you something that I can think of right now. Say, managing staff, managing people that work for that business. That's a challenge. It is. Think about it. Do you think it's a challenge?
Say it again.
Managing staff, managing people that work in that business. Say you're a manager. You have people working for you, under you, right? That's staff.
Yeah.
So how you're managing your staff can be a challenge. Yes?
Yes, it's going to be a challenge because you are having many people who you are managing. So you have to have a challenge there. You'll have a challenge.
Exactly. So managing staff is a challenge. What else can be a challenge in a business?
Challenge. I have to focus many different challenges.
Like what? That's exactly the question. What challenges do you have to face in a business?
In the sector of the business, managing.
No, say just the business. Say just a business.
Pardon?
Say there are businesses, not the business sector as a whole, but as a collection. Like there are all kinds of businesses in this sector. What can be the challenges that these places face? Like staff management is something almost every business faces. Even if it's 2 people or 3 people working, there can be problems, there can be challenges. So what other challenges do you think a business faces?
Yeah, I would try to make my best to fix the issue of the challenges to support my business.
I don't think you're hearing me. I'm asking you the first question. I'm asking you for answers to this. What challenges can you talk about that a business can face? We already have one. I'm asking you for at least 2 more that you can write about.
Not hard. I am a hardworking.
Mariama, not you. Please listen. I'm asking you about the first question. What are the challenges in business? What challenges can you think of that a business can face?
I will manage my time to focus and try.
Say that again.
I said I will manage my time.
The question isn't asking about your challenges, is it?
Yeah.
Look at the first question. What is it saying?
What are the challenges in business?
This is what I'm asking you to answer. Does it ask about your challenges of time management?
No, no, no.
We already have one. Yes, this one.
Which
That's
one?
one challenge that a business faces. Yes.
I will try to when I say I want to improve, that one also is not me. Oh.
The question, is it
Mm.
asking about you?
No, no, no.
Exactly. So your hardworking, your improvement, that's not exactly relevant here, right?
Mm. Mm-hmm.
Think about this. What are the challenges in business? We've already talked about one challenge, managing staff, right?
Mm-hmm.
What other challenge can you think of
Mm.
that a business may face?
Teamwork skills.
Teamwork.
Yeah.
Teamwork is a challenge.
Time managing.
Time management is a good point. How so? What kind, why do you say it's a challenge?
Because you have to have more time to manage and check if everything is going well.
Mhm. Like too much work and not
Yeah.
enough time. Yes. Yeah,
Yeah.
that's a good one. That's a good one. How about one more?
Communication.
Communication is a problem?
No, it's not a problem, but
Then,
when you communicate, you can solve problem for the challenges also.
so lack of communication, you mean, right? Communication is not the problem. Not
Lack
communication.
of lack of communication.
Yeah, lack of communication. Just to be safe, can you think of one more? Like 3 points is good enough.
Mm-hmm.
Just to be safe, can you think of one more?
I have to pay attention to details.
Oh.
Other one is not correct. I don't.
That is kind of like not a problem that a challenge, not a problem that a business faces. It's a manager problem, right? It's a problem that a manager might face, that the manager
Mm-hmm.
needs to focus on the details. But how about business as a whole?
Mm-hmm.
Think about it. Like, I don't know, customer problems, right? Customer complaints may be one, and technology issues may be one. So, whichever you think is a problem, tell me.
Mm-hmm. Yeah, technology also.
What?
Technology.
Right. So, technology is a problem.
Yeah, it's a problem because when you have a technology problem, it's a problem also.
Right. Adapting to technology, like not being easy with technology is the problem, right?
Yeah.
Technology is the problem, like lack of technological knowledge or technological aptitude is the problem. So let's
Mm-hmm.
say that the problem is basically there are new tools or new systems, but you can't adapt to them.
Yeah.
Business, if they cannot adapt to the up-to-date systems, they fall behind, right?
Yeah.
Okay, then adapting to technology is a problem.
Mm-hmm.
you should always have one extra point at hand. Say you're writing and you've covered these 3 points, but your word limit is still far away. You know?
Yeah.
Sometimes you have less words than you want.
Mm-hmm.
And you can just add one more point. So if you have it ready, then great. Let's just say this is our like failsafe. Yeah. Okay. Now let's write this. Thing is, before you start writing, please remember that these points are all paragraphs. Like when you're talking about the problem, managing staff management problem, you use one paragraphs. And not just the challenge, there is the second question as well. If you are a manager, how would you resolve those challenges? So when you're explaining why managing staff is a problem, you also write how you as a manager will solve that problem. So in one body paragraph, you will write the problem as well as the solution. Okay? For one body paragraph, you will write the problem. You first explain the problem. Why is it a problem? And then you talk about the solution that you will take as a manager. So when you're talking about managing staff in a paragraph, you talk about the solution as well. When you talk about the time management problem in one paragraph, in another body paragraph, you will also talk about how you would solve this problem as a manager. Right?
Yeah.
So let's do this. The first paragraph is always introduction. All right? These are the body paragraphs. So we have 3 body paragraphs here. These 3 points. And if we need more body paragraphs, we can just write this one. Now, introduction. Introduction basically gives the reader an idea about the essay itself, what you're going to write about. All right? Conclusion summarizes what you've written so far. Essentially, introduction and conclusion are pretty similar. Okay? So you don't have to worry about being too specific in the introduction. You can just write that there are many challenges a business faces, you know, and these problems or these challenges may be about staff management, time management, communication, whatever we've brainstormed about, you can just mention it in the introduction. Right? And then as a manager, I have to understand all these problems and solve them as best I can. You know?
Yeah.
That's the idea of an introduction. That's all. Like businesses have a lot of challenges. These are the challenges, and as a manager, I will solve them. That's essentially your introduction.
Yeah.
That in sentences. You have to write that in proper sentences in the introduction, and you'll be done.
So this one, they are going to ask me in the essay or in.
Yes, this is your essay. This exactly is your essay.
It's what I'm going to talk about for the 350 words.
Yes.
Okay.
This is why I want you to write your own essay and send it to me, because if there are any mistakes, if there are any problems, I will send that to you. You can correct your mistakes and practice that essay, and then you can sit in the test and just write it. You already have the question. You can prepare your own answer. You don't have to face a new question in the exam. It's going to be this question. So you can practice beforehand, you know? So, Miss Mariama, your typing speed is a little slow.
Yeah.
How about your writing speed? How is that? Is it faster than your typing speed?
Yeah, I used to write, yes.
Okay. So, see how much you can write in 1 hour first. All right?
Mm-hmm.
So, your goal is to write at least 300 words in 1 hour. All right?
Mm-hmm.
That's the first thing you should see if you can do. All right. Let's talk about this. So, introduction. I'll write the introduction for you. This is just a sample writing. It's a reference writing. When you do your own assignment, you can use the ideas we are writing here, but the style must be yours.
Mm-hmm.
Right? All right, so let's start. Businesses face many challenges. These challenges can come from staff, time, or mistake, or lack of communication.
Mm.
If these challenges are not solved on time, the business will suffer. Now, as a manager, I must understand each problem, solve it as best. What is that? Shouldn't be a lot. That's 44 words. Not bad. So here's your introduction. It's not that complicated, right?
Yeah.
Yeah. So it's pretty simple. And that's fine. That's actually expected. Keep it simple. Now we write our body paragraphs. 1 point in 1 body paragraph. For example, the first point that we talked about is managing staff, right? So you said that there are so many different kind of people working, so there will be issues, right?
Yeah.
That is basically the problem that a business can face regarding staff, because
Mm-hmm.
every person is different. So there are people who work really fast. There are people who really work a little slower. So that can be an issue. And not everyone gets along all the time, right? So um, there can be disagreements between people. They can disagree with one another. So these are the issues that you may face in a business, right?
Yeah.
So that's all. This is the problem that we are going to explain now. So this is a sample answer. If you have your own ideas that you want to add, you can tell me. Riyama,
Yeah.
is there anything you'd like to add to what I just said?
No, no, no. I'm just listening to you so that I can understand more.
Okay. If there's any issue with understanding anything, let me know.
No, no, no. I'm focusing. I'm understanding.
Great.
Yeah.
So let's talk about managing staff. So one big challenge is staff, because every worker is different.
Mm-hmm.
Some work fast, while some might work slower.
Mm-hmm.
And staff members might disagree with one another, right? So various things like if, say, storage. Some might want things to be stored in one place, some others might want things to be stored in a different place. So there can be so many different kinds of disagreements. Maybe someone smokes and someone who doesn't smoke doesn't like that this person smokes inside the working place. No? I remember when I faced that. I don't smoke, but this person who smokes, ugh, I hate smoking. Anyway, yeah, that was a nightmare. So they can have a lot of disagreements. If staff disagree with one another, that's one thing. But if that kinda grows out of hand, the business suffers, right? So if staff are not on the same page, the business will suffer. Now, as a manager, now tell me, how would you solve this? What would you do?
Say it again.
As a manager, we talked about the problem, right? Now let's talk about the solution. As a manager, what would you do? That's the second question, right? See, that's the second question. If you're a manager, how would you resolve these challenges? So we are answering this now. This is the solution. As a manager, what would you do? How would you solve this problem?
I will make sure that if the staff are not on the same page, I will make sure that I make sure. Pardon?
What can you do? Think about it. What can you do?
Yeah, I will make sure to solve the problem
How?
with the staff to make them to come together. I will try my best to make them to be the same page.
How? That's the question. How do you propose to do that?
I have to call all of them to.
Very good.
Yeah.
You'll have staff meetings. You'll have meetings with all of
Yeah.
them.
I will have a staff meeting with all of them and to fix the problem.
Basically, you listen. First of all, you listen, right? You listen to them and then you think of ways to solve their problems. So
Okay. I will have staff meeting and listen to
their issue.
listen to the issue. Okay. So sure. So that I can try my best to solve the problem.
Basically, if two people are having problems with each other, you'll try to mediate, right? Problem. You'll try to mediate the problem and solve it. Yeah. What about you were talking about teamwork? Remember how it can be a problem, like lack of teamwork within the staff. So that is part of staff management. So if there is a lack of teamwork, you
Mm-hmm.
can do team building exercises. You can train them, right?
Mm-hmm.
One common complaint among any kind of staff, like be it a private business or a restaurant or a company or a paper company, whichever it is, it's that they don't get enough credit for their work. Yeah.
Mm-hmm.
So
Yeah.
that is also something that you can say that you'll work on. Like, respect people's work. You can make sure that their work is respected
Mm-hmm.
as a manager. As a manager, if you give credit to your people, if you give them the respect that they deserve for their work,
Mm-hmm.
there won't be many problems, right?
Yes.
So let's write them down. First of all, you will train them. I'm writing this from your point of view. So
Yeah.
train them to work better together. I put teamwork together. Make sure their work is respected. That looks good.
Yeah.
79. Pretty good. So far we have about 124 words.
Mm-hmm.
We're kind of halfway through. Are we? No, not yet. See, we have written our first body paragraph and
Mm-hmm.
I've used this model. Like, first, explain the problem, then talk about the solution. Yeah?
Yeah.
And we've covered both parts of the question. First, the problem, then solution. Right?
Yeah.
Now, you'll do the same thing with these two. Or do you want to write the model here and then send me your own essay? Rewrite the whole thing.
Mm-hmm.
Which one do you want to do?
To write my own essay after I send it to you.
No. You first write your own essay and then send it to me. I'm asking you, there are two options.
Mm-hmm.
You pick one. The first option is that I write the whole essay here as a reference, like we write together here, and then you rewrite the whole essay and send it to me. That's option one. Okay?
Yeah, I think you write it here, then after.
Option two, there's another option. Option two is that we've written one body paragraph.
Mm-hmm.
You can write the next two body paragraphs
Mm-hmm.
by yourself on your own. No reference. That's option two. All right? And then you write it on your own, send it to me. These two body paragraphs, time management and lack of communication. You write them on your own and then
Mm-hmm.
send.
That is the second option.
That is the second option.
So the first option is?
I write them here, we discuss, and I write them here. And then you can use you can write all of this with your own understanding. Like, use the same ideas and rewrite this essay and send it to me. Or you write the remaining body paragraphs on your own without a reference.
No. Let's write it together so that I can understand more, because I want to understand more and read. I think it's
Right.
yeah, it's better for me.
That's right.
Yeah. I don't want to write then after you tell me it's not correct.
It's okay. It's
Yeah.
okay. I'm here to help.
Yeah.
So, time management
Mm-hmm.
is also a big challenge in business.
Mm-hmm.
What you were saying, like a lot of work, a lot of checking to do, and there's not enough time, right?
Mm-hmm. Mm-hmm.
If work is like late or delayed, the business can fall behind.
Yeah.
The business can lose money.
Mm-hmm.
Okay, let's write that.
Yeah.
There are many tasks to do, and sometimes there is not enough time to complete.
So this essay, if I want to get it to write it down by the paper and read it, I can do it. How can I do it?
This essay that we're writing here together is a reference essay. I'm writing it in my style.
Mm-hmm.
You use the ideas that we're talking about here. These are your ideas,
Yeah.
but the writing is mine.
Yeah. Yeah.
You write the same things
Mm-hmm.
on your own using your own writing style.
Mm-hmm.
You use some of the vocabulary that you can use,
Mm-hmm.
but you write the same things in your own style.
Mm-hmm.
Okay? And then send that to me. If there are any grammatical errors and stuff like that, I'll check
Mm-hmm.
it. I won't change your writing style. I'll just correct the mistakes that I see. Okay?
Okay.
So, see, these are all your ideas. You told me these
Mm-hmm.
things. I'm just putting them in sentences. That's all.
Yeah.
You do the same. Your own sentences. You
Okay.
can
Okay.
memorize this essay and write it like me, can you? It's not possible.
Mm-hmm.
So, you do it on your own.
Mm-hmm.
Okay, so complete all the tasks. So yeah, if work is delayed, the what happens if work is delayed? The business lose money and its good name,
Mm-hmm.
reputation. It can lose its good reputation. So as a manager, that's the problem explained. Now, as a manager, how would you solve the time management issue? Tell me.
As a manager,
Hmm?
how
What would you do to solve time management problems?
mm, time management problem? Mm, I don't know what to say here.
Okay, I can help.
Yeah.
So the first thing that you can do to save time is plan things. If you
Mm-hmm.
plan something
Mm-hmm.
properly, it doesn't take that much time to do it, right?
Mm-hmm.
So you can use that here as a manager.
Mm-hmm.
You can plan your days in the beginning.
Mm-hmm.
Like in a news, I've worked in newspapers, so the working day, the business day starts with a departmental meeting first.
Mm-hmm.
Like, what are the tasks of the day? Which person will work on which story and things like that, you know, and deadlines and stuff. I worked in a cafe, and the day started with the same thing, planning,
Mm-hmm.
staff meeting. So you can start the day with planning. As a
Mm-hmm.
manager, I will plan the day carefully at the start with my staff, right?
Mm-hmm.
And then what else can you do?
I will. We'll plan the day carefully and start with my staff. What do you say?
What else can you do as a manager to save time? You prioritize the most important tasks first. For example, if there's an important delivery to be made,
Mm-hmm.
do it at the beginning, at the start of the day. Maybe.
Okay.
So I will also prioritize the most important tasks. You can ask your staff to help you in addition of that.
Yes.
I will ask my staff to keep tabs on each other, double check if all the work is done, if all the tasks are being done on time, right?
Yeah.
So that way, all the work will be done on time, right?
Yeah.
So that's another body paragraph done. This is 84 words. We have about 208 words so far. So yeah, I think we'll need both of the remaining body paragraphs to cover 150 more words. Right, the next point is lack of communication. That's an issue that will be a problem in a business. Like, how can we explain that? How can communication problem how can communication become a problem?
Yeah, because you have to know how to talk with your clients and your business partner people and the staff and the customers. Also, you have to know how to communicate with your customers so that you can have more.
Basically, you have to make sure that instructions are clear. Like, sometimes a lot of people, staff members, they don't share important information. Sometimes they forget, or sometimes they deliberately don't do it, or they probably don't understand instructions. That's how communications can happen. So if messages or instruction is unclear, messages, they'll make mistakes and like slow things down overall, right? So if your client does not get all the information that they need because of maybe a staff member, they decide incorrectly. They'll make decisions that'll cost them more time, because once you catch those mistakes, you'll have to do the whole thing all over again, right?
Yeah.
So let's write all that. Communication problems between staff and clients can affect business negatively or poorly, whichever you want to write. Sometimes staff members do not understand instructions clearly or do not share all available information information. Clients also may not speak clearly about what they need. It can happen on both ends, right?
Mm-hmm.
So if these things happen, if communication on any end is unclear, mistakes will be made. This means that the work will slow down or stop entirely. Sometimes, because of bad information, a deal may completely slow down or just stop, right?
Mm-hmm.
So that can be an issue. There's the issue explained. Let's talk about how you will solve this as a manager.
Mm-hmm.
Tell me your solution.
Pardon?
Tell me your solution. What would you do
About what?
about this communication issue? What we're talking about right now.
Communication means that you have to know how to communication with the customers, first of all, and know how to bring customers also. And nice.
That's not particularly related to communication. When the problems with communications happen, when the lack of communication happens, how do you solve it as a manager? So what you said is, first of all, you need to talk to customers clearly, right?
Yeah, yeah.
Which means you will explain instructions to your staff and deal with clients who are having problems with staff, right? Talk to them. You need to listen to their questions and concerns as well, both staff and customers. Yes?
Yeah.
So let's write that down. As a manager, I will explain my instructions clearly and make sure clients get all the information they. In addition to that, you will also listen to concerns and questions, right?
Listen to. I will also listen to the question and concerns.
What else?
Oh.
Sharing information among staff. You can do regular meetings, right? Staff meetings. You can do regular staff meetings and use written communication to share information, like write all the information they need to know down and all have a copy, right?
Yeah.
So furthermore, I will have regular staff meeting to share information, write them down. So that's this way everyone will understand and remember, like check what their work is, what their task is, what all the information is, just work accordingly. Yeah. This way, everyone will stay late. The business.
Mm-hmm.
A little bigger than the previous ones, right? You can cut it down if you'd like. This is 129 words in itself. How much do we have left? So it's 337 words. I think we should just write our conclusion now.
Mm-hmm.
Any more body paragraphs? 3 you should do. If you don't want to write one paragraph that is this big, you can just write this like little lesser points here, less points here, and then you can talk about adapting technology. What's wrong? Adapting to technology. Yeah, adapting to technology. You can use this model, like you talk about the problem and then the solution, and write that as the fourth body paragraph. Up to you. You can write a big body paragraph, or you can reduce some of these points and write a fourth body paragraph.
Yeah.
Let's do the conclusion, and then we'll be done with your. So in conclusion, like I said, it summarizes what you've written so far in the essay. So let's write what we've written in the introduction and a little bit of like paraphrasing, you know. Don't copy paste whatever you've written there. Just talk about the same things in a different. In conclusion, so businesses have many challenges that can affect success. Maybe we can talk about the solutions. As a manager, I must solve them carefully. Your the business can succeed. Right? Solving challenges is not always easy, but necessary. But it is necessary for a bright future. There's our conclusion. We are done here. That is 378 words. A little too much, I think. If you can't cover this within the 1 hour that you are given while you're practicing at home, I suggest reducing this one a bit. Like we've talked about both clients and staff here, right? Communication issues.
Yeah.
Maybe you can only talk about communication between staff. Just erase the client part completely. Maybe that'll help. Okay?
Yeah.
So we're done with your question. Any questions, Ms. Mariam?
No.
Right. Let me save this and upload it in the chat box. So you'll be downloading it and then you can, because if you don't have any more questions, if you don't have any questions about this at all, then you can leave because we're done with your question. Okay?
Yeah.
Just wait a minute. I will upload the document in the chat box.
Mm-hmm.
Download it and then all right. Give me a minute. It's uploaded. Look at the chat box, please, Mariama. You see the PDF?
Yeah, yeah.
All right. See if you can open it after you download it.
Yeah, I open it, yeah.
You see the document entirely?
Yeah.
Okay then, if you have no questions about this, you can leave. No problem.
So now, if I write my own, where I am going to send it to you?
Yes. Maybe say within tomorrow.
Mm-hmm.
All right.
Yes. So
And send it to me as soon as you can.
in the Zoom or in email?
Email.
Okay, your email is it's up here.
Like homework. Yes, it's like
So
homework.
this file, where can I find this file? Unless I enter in the Zoom or in the email.
Your file, you have already downloaded your file.
Yeah, it's going to be in my.
Yes, it's going to be
file.
on your device. Yes, it's going to be on your device.
Okay, I will go there and check it. No problem.
So send your assignment to me by tomorrow, and we can talk.
So when I get the assignment, how can I send it to you?
Via email, madam.
I have to screenshot them and send it.
Talk to your counselor. We discussed this. Talk to your counselor. If you're writing your test by hand, your assignment should also be done by hand. And if you're doing your test by computer, by typing, then your assignment should also be typed.
Okay, I will ask.
Yes, ask.
Okay, no problem. Thank you.
Okay. Well, take care.
Okay, Anisha, bye-bye.
All right.
How can I leave? It's here. Okay.
Miss Aftab. Please unmute. Are you here? Miss Aftab, are you here? Miss Maria Aftab, can you hear me? Hello, are you here?
Hello.
Okay, let's talk about your essay. So, have you come up with some ideas about how to answer this? Do you hear me?
Yes, I can hear you. Public health is a very interesting for me. So
Yeah, that's the kind of language you use in an essay. I'm asking about the ideas, the answer. Like, how
what
will
about
this
the idea? How will studying public health help you in your career?
Yes, have you thought about anything?
Yeah, it's a good for me. It's my future planning and I'm very interesting because I'm very energetic and motivated, and I very like to help people how they live. It's good for me.
You're not very sure about what you're saying.
No, it's not about that.
No problem. That's what I'm
Yeah.
here to do. Help. Now, how does studying this help you in your career? I get that it's very interesting. I get that you want to help people. But how would you help people? What are the skills that you're going to learn here? What are the things that you hope to
I'm
learn?
gonna listen the people, and then how they through about their in the mental health and this kind of things. So
Basically, you're going to learn to communicate.
yeah, community, how to learn to communicate the people and listen to the problems, and
So that's the first thing that you are hoping to learn.
because
Communication.
I'm well the time I'm understand I'm my communication skills maybe is good for learning so many things. That's my communication skills will be a
Yeah, your
good that
communication
time.
skills are good, but as a healthcare provider, as a public healthcare provider, you have to have some very specific kinds of communication skills, right?
Okay. Okay.
So think about it. When you're talking to someone who's in need,
Yeah.
someone, do you speak more or do you listen more?
It's take the I think is listen more. Then
Exactly.
first I
What
listen, then I can speak.
what
If I
happens
need
if your patient can't speak? You need to be able to pick up on nonverbal skills, nonverbal cues as well.
okay,
That's not something we learn every day. That's a very specific kind of communication. That's
okay,
like this is something they teach you here. How to
okay,
communicate with people in need,
okay.
right?
Um,
So that's one. Communication
communication
skills. What
skills.
else? You're talking about how to learning to listen to, learning to communicate with people with mental health issues and things like that.
Yeah.
That sounds like patient care.
Okay.
Like that might be a skill that you're going to learn here, like
Yeah.
how to care for different kinds of people
Yeah.
with different types of issues, understanding different kinds of needs and helping
Yeah.
them, right?
Okay.
So that's one thing that this is me brainstorming. I'd like you to think about it as well.
Okay. It's a communication skills and
What else can you learn
that,
here that will help you in your career? Okay, let's do this. You're having some trouble here. Let's talk about the second point first, and then we can come back and decide how your career is going to be helped. What's your
okay.
career plan? What is the career that you're going to choose?
I think the public health is good for me for my career as well. And the future, I think about I'm gonna do social healthcare and like a care home jobs like that. They're gonna be good for me, and it's a very easy way we build my career as well.
Uh,
And
from public health, like you
yeah,
want to be a care worker, like domiciliary care, someone who
it's a depend on my about my skills, and like I'm gonna go in the care worker as well. It's a
like a care home worker, or would you like to become a care who supports people in their own homes? Which one?
I think the care home worker is a good for me.
Okay.
Yeah.
So, care home worker from
Yeah.
public health. Hmm. Okay. How many care roles are you aware of?
Care roles.
Yeah. Do you know the jobs that you will have an opportunity to apply to? at the end of this course?
Yeah.
Look, you
How
don't
to
have
speak the patient
follow.
and how to use your patients and listen to the patient very carefully and support them in the mental health and how they feel about their health and
What I mean is, how many jobs do you know about that you can apply to following your graduation? Like
I
what you said, care home worker. Like
care home worker and mostly people they're going as a keepers
nurse.
home as well and go there help them as well
Yeah,
and
those are domiciliary carers. Like
yeah
they are, that's a specialized role because
okay
not all people have the same needs. So if you're focusing on one person, one
yeah
client or one patient or like
yeah
one, you have to be skillful at their specific kinds of vulnerability, right?
okay
You can be a social worker and
yeah it's my social workers.
you need to pick one. Like you can be a social worker, you can be a
I think
public
it's
health.
social worker is a good option as well.
Okay.
Yeah,
See, let me tell you this.
yeah.
This essay needs you to talk about one career plan. You don't
Is
have
it?
to follow through,
Okay, it's a social
right?
worker.
Okay. You don't have to become a social worker just because you wrote it in your application
Yeah, yeah,
resume.
yeah, yeah. Okay,
Okay.
I will understand. Okay.
Uh, so let's say you want to be a, imagine that. I wanted to become a doctor in my class 5 essay. Look where I am now.
No, it's okay. It's a social worker.
Okay. So, social worker.
Yeah.
So, let's now come back to the skills need or the things that you will be taught in this course that will
Okay.
help you as a social
Okay.
worker, right? So,
Okay.
let's brainstorm more. I think communication kind of covers a lot here. Like you
Okay.
talk clearly with patients, families, colleagues, and if you're a social worker, the community at large, right?
Yeah.
That is something you will need. So you're learning it here. So there we
Okay.
go. What other skills do you think you'll learn? Like, let's talk about some common things that you learn in any course. Communication is one. Um, teamwork is one because
Got
you
it.
need to be able to work with other people, right?
Yeah.
So let's talk about that.
Okay.
What other skills would you need as a social worker? We
This
were talking about diverse needs, right? Understanding people's needs and a diverse group of people's needs, like
okay.
um, different cultures, people from different cultures, people from different ages, people with different kinds of um,
Okay.
vulnerabilities and disabilities, right?
Okay.
So that is something you'll be taught here,
Okay.
and you'll have practical experience as well.
Okay.
So, from what I know of LSE courses, they have placements. Like after a while, they will place you in real
Okay.
world scenarios in places like care homes, hospitals, whichever your focus should be or is going to
Okay.
be. They'll place you in those settings and they'll let you work under someone, an expert supervision,
Okay.
basically use your talents, use your skills, things that you've learned in class, you'll be
Okay.
able to use them practically.
Okay.
So is that something you want to talk about, like diverse needs,
Is it
understand?
social worker, communication skills, and teamwork?
Yes. So do you want to talk these are all your body paragraphs,
Okay.
in in one body paragraph, you'll talk about communication skills. How will this
Yeah.
help?
And
then in
second
one
one is a
body
social
paragraph,
worker, and third one is a team worker.
no. Second one is teamwork. Your
Okay, second
last
one is a
body
teamwork.
paragraph will be social worker because that's your
Oh,
second question.
okay, that's fine. First is a
Is the how. At least 2-3 body paragraphs on how.
how.
Yes. Like
How
how.
will
This,
studying public health and
so this is how.
okay.
So this is how. We need
Oh,
another how. One
oh,
more.
okay.
So what other things can you learn here that'll help you?
Other things.
Have you previously done any course?
No, nothing. Nothing. I didn't do anything.
Like how about school? You've gone to school?
I was school in Pakistan is a quite long time now.
So
I do the just schooling and not much.
what's your last level of education? Your most recent?
It's a Pakistani way to I think is FA, FSC.
Like is it bachelor's or master's or like lower, like high school? What level
It's
is it?
just college. The college
College.
level. Yeah,
College is in high school or university?
it's a high school like.
High school.
Yeah.
So this is your first bachelor's degree.
Yes, yes. This is my first one.
All right. So in a course, basically, if I understand anything about South Asian schooling,
Yeah,
until college, they don't teach you much. Just a little bit of
yeah,
everything,
yeah,
just nothing at all.
yeah,
If I understand anything about South Asian schooling, I went to a South Asian school as well. So at university, you get a
yeah.
much more focused approach to the subject that you're choosing.
Okay, okay,
There are some common things that they teach you at university. No matter what course you're going for, like I've done
okay,
my honors and my master's. So there were some common things across courses that you're taught. Communication, how
okay,
to communicate, whichever field you're in, communication is essential. So is teamwork. Can't work alone. Problem solving skills is a very important skill they teach you at university because um, it, with the exceptions of some really good private schools,
yeah,
until college, until high school, you don't understand, you don't really do much problem solving. It's mostly memorizing. There is very little practical work. There are, of
okay,
course, exceptions, right? But mostly it's memorizing. Am I wrong? Like back in Pakistan, when you
yeah,
were school, when you were going to college,
yeah.
did you do much practical work or was it mostly memorization?
It's a more memorization, just memorization. Yeah,
So
it's
there's
not
not
much.
much practical work, right?
No, not practically.
Yeah. So that's one thing that you learn in university, like problem solving. If you're not doing things practically by
Okay,
yourself,
okay,
you won't face problems. There are no problems in memorization.
yeah,
Yeah.
yeah,
So
yeah.
problem solving is a skill only practical work can teach you.
Okay,
So that is something that they do teach you here. Like they let you do things and then you make mistakes, you face problems, and you solve your own issues.
okay,
That's something that is taught across like disciplines, not just courses. Science
okay,
disciplines, arts discipline, everything.
okay,
So problem solving is something that you're taught here. And as a social worker in your career, that is also something you're going to have to learn to do. Yeah.
okay, okay.
So do you think you can talk about that?
About
Problem solving.
problem solving.
Yeah.
Yeah, maybe a little bit, not too much, but a little bit.
Yeah, I understand because you haven't kind of ever done this, right? In a
Yeah,
studying environment.
yeah.
I'll help you. No problem at all. I'll help.
Thank you.
So 3 body paragraphs and 1 with social working. I think
Okay.
this should be enough for a 350 word essay.
Okay.
Let's begin. Essay. Okay, so introduction. So you also have 2 options.
Okay.
You can write your own essay based on
Okay.
what we've talked so far, or we can do a reference essay here.
Okay.
Which one do you want to do?
I think you're yours one. You give me the reference and like.
Okay, I'll give you the reference and
Okay.
then you can
Okay.
get your own. Yeah.
Okay, that's fine.
So, you said you want to do this course because you want to help people, right?
Yes, yeah.
Let's start with that. So I'm writing this from your point of view.
Okay.
Because yes.
Yeah.
Say something.
Baby.
We all want to help people, but you need to work in a care environment that is more specific to this. Right. So this course, now you want to do this course because you want to help people. Now, what will this course teach you that will enable you to help people? So this course will skills and knowledge. Now, working with patients, working with people in need safely and professionally. So basically, this is the beginning of your essay. Now, let's write what we have talked about so far. I want to be a social worker in for which I will need to learn about, what was the first point was communication, right?
Yeah.
Which I will need to learn about communication, teamwork, that's the last one, and problem solving. So I will explain all of these and will help me teach you. That's a good introduction. 71 words, not bad. Now, let's talk about the first point, communication skills.
Okay.
Now, how does that help you in your career? That's the point you have to make. So
Okay.
studying this course will improve your communication skills. How? That's what you need to explain, right? Do you remember what we talked about a few minutes ago about this?
Okay.
Do you remember what we talked about a few minutes ago?
Yeah, how will studying public health help you in your career?
Yes.
Yeah.
How does it help you improve your communication skills? This is the point we are going to
Okay,
explain.
improve my communication skills.
Yes. So, do you remember what we talked about regarding this point?
Okay.
What did we talk about? Do you remember it?
Studying this course will improve my communication skills.
Yeah. How? Remember what we talked about, like communicating with people in need and their family.
Yeah.
Sometimes you will learn to listen more and understand what they need.
Yeah.
Remember, we talked about it
Yeah, yeah.
a few minutes
So
ago.
communication skill is a how it's listen the people they need, and I think it's how they feel about their life, and it's most important thing you have patience as well. Listen to people and and communicate with them
Patience, yes.
patiently and
Patience or patience?
patience. Like
The skill.
one is patient and one is patience.
Yes. One is a skill, patience. One is people, patience, people.
Yeah, people patient. Yeah, skill patience. Yeah.
Okay. So let's write that. So we'll learn how to speak to how to speak clearly.
Yeah, how
Good
to speak
communication
clearly.
is like more clarity. The more
Yeah.
clarity you have, the better speaker you are.
Okay.
With people in need as well as their families. And sometimes your colleagues.
Yeah.
Sometimes people you work with also need you to communicate properly, right?
Yeah.
Sometimes colleagues. I will, in addition,
Okay.
learn to listen carefully
Carefully
and
and
understand
understand.
people's needs. So excuse me, sorry. What happened when communication is not good? What can happen?
Then is not a good effect for your career as well. And
Right, because you make mistakes, right? If
yeah,
communication is bad, then you make mistakes. And
yeah,
if you make mistakes as a social worker, results
yeah.
can be fatal sometimes.
Okay.
So if you have good communication, it helps you avoid mistakes
Yeah.
and like builds trust with people that you're helping. Yeah.
Okay.
So how do we write that? Good communication helps avoid mistakes and builds trust with people I am trying to help. In your career, this will help you work with
Okay.
different kinds of people. If you are
Okay.
a good communicator, which it means you can deal with almost anyone, right?
Yeah. Yeah.
Here, these skills will help this differently. You need to focus here. Okay?
Okay.
You need to focus in the session.
Okay, I will.
If there is someone who can take care of child for, say, half an hour more, it'll be good. Because I know it's very difficult
Yeah, I know.
balance, but we need to focus here. Okay?
Okay, that's fine. Okay, thank you. Sorry about
No, don't worry about it. Don't worry.
it.
But I'm saying this for you. You need to focus here
Okay,
because I need your ideas.
I know.
So it'll help you deal with different kinds of people. Yeah, I think this is good. Already 138 words. Let's talk about the next point, teamwork.
Teamwork.
Now, this course teaches how to work well
Okay.
in team. So how do we explain that? Think about it.
Teamwork.
Let's just say this course.
So, it's me.
So what does working well with others mean? What do you do?
It's a teamwork.
What does that entail?
Teamwork, how to treat your colleagues and how to solve the problem as well. And
You're not there as their mother. You're their colleague. You don't need to solve their problems. You need to support them so they can
support them and listen listen to them as well. And maybe they give you good ideas about your career, about your job, and like your.
So first of all, you learn to support, and then
Yeah.
you learn to discuss,
So,
right? About
yeah.
job, like roles and responsibilities. You
Rule.
learn
Yeah.
about
Rules
understanding
and
roles and responsibilities, and like you ask them for guidance, and then you learn how to guide others after you, right?
okay.
Like in this course.
Yeah, in this course, yeah. I'm gonna learn. I think as a teamwork is a good. You can learn so many things about your colleagues and understand.
Yourself as well.
Yeah,
You learn what you can do and can't do.
yeah, himself as well. Yeah.
Yes. So the best teamwork I can think of right now that's relevant is like you have a child, at least one.
Okay.
So parents, if they're both like involved, is a team and it work well together. So some things you can do, some things your partner can do. So you balance it all, right?
Yeah, we will balance it. Yeah.
Exactly. In this kind of job or profession, in any kind of job, your colleagues and you need to make a well-balanced team.
Yeah.
So yeah, that means you support each other, you cooperate with each other, right?
Yeah.
And especially in terms of like say public health, like say hospitals. Public health means hospitals and care homes, things like that.
Yeah.
Their teamwork is much more important because sometimes those places will be very crowded.
Yeah.
So very busy. So
Yeah.
if you don't work well with each other,
Yeah.
that communication will break down. Right?
Yeah. Yeah.
So let's write all that. I will learn how to support and cooperate. Yes.
Okay.
Support you'll do group assignments, right? In a course, you will do group
Yeah,
assignments. So that's how you learn how to work well with others.
yeah.
In group assignments,
Assignments.
you need to work balance with my course mates so we can all learn our strengths. So this is basically
Okay.
how you mostly. And then in this course, in this way, you also learn your responsibilities and your roles. Like,
Okay.
say, can you make a PowerPoint presentation?
Okay.
I'm asking you, can you make a PowerPoint presentation?
Yes, I can do.
Maybe your course mates don't. Maybe they do their work and
Yeah.
then they give it to you. You make a PowerPoint presentation out of that,
Okay.
right? So since they can't make it, they'll
Okay.
take care of other things,
Okay.
right?
So I can make the assignment presentation and they can do other works I need.
Yeah, exactly.
Yeah.
You will balance it out. You will
Yeah,
all have
balance it out.
roles
Yeah.
and responsibilities.
Yeah.
So in this course, we will all learn our roles and responsibilities. You will learn to like ask for guidance from your say seniors, and
Yeah.
eventually you'll be
Yeah.
guiding others as well. That is also teamwork, not just like people who are equal to you. It's also a lot of senior and junior um, guidance involved in here as well,
Yeah.
right? So
Yeah.
I will learn from my
I'm
seniors
seniors.
and help my juniors accordingly. All these will help you work effectively in your
Okay.
chosen career in the future.
Okay.
Experiences will help me chosen. Right, we're done with two body paragraphs, introduction and
Okay.
we have 219 words, 100 more and we're done. Now it's up to
Okay.
you. Should we talk about problem solving skills?
Yes. Yeah.
Or should we go to our social worker paragraph? Like one more body paragraph and one conclusion at the end. That should be enough here.
I think it's a social worker.
Okay, then
Yeah.
you can write this on your own and include it in the assignment.
Okay, that's fine.
Okay,
Okay.
check it. All right, then let's talk about being a social worker. So, talking about being a social worker,
Okay.
what does that entail? Like, want to be a social worker? Amazing. Then what? So what would you do as a social worker? What do you do?
As a social worker, um,
As a,
I can do anything about the beneficial for the needy people,
what kind
and
of beneficial?
like how the I'm gonna communicate with them and listen their problems, and
Social workers work with a very specific group of people. You know that, right?
yeah, I think it's mostly our like can you give me some example as well?
Social workers mostly work with people with family issues,
Oh, family issue, yeah, yeah, mostly the family issue. Like is
emotional issues, right? But mostly family issues. They also work with people who have emotional or social problems as well,
okay,
right? So you will learn how to support people
yeah,
with family, emotional, or social issues.
oh, okay, that's fine. Okay.
So
So
let's
first
find.
of all, I'm gonna listen the about the problems. Basically, is a family issue, so I can listen everybody. Everyone is living in the family and going through
Madam,
the
you are not a therapist. You are a social worker. You not only listen to the problems, but you solve them. You do everything in your power to solve those issues. A
okay.
therapist,
So
right?
I can listen the problem, then I can do anything about. So it's my authorities give me a permission, like
Yes,
how can solve the problems for my authorities.
exactly. For example, if you find out about a family where the children are abused, you
Yeah,
can use your authority to make sure
yeah,
those children are taken away and safe, and the
yeah,
family
yes,
gets help, right?
yeah,
That's just
yeah.
one example. You know about
Okay.
this.
Yeah, yeah, I know about this. Yeah, I know about this.
Exactly. See? You already know what your job entails, what this job entails.
Yeah,
All
yeah.
you have to do is put them in a paragraph. Okay.
Okay, okay, that's fine.
So you're talking about the course that teaches communication.
Yeah,
You use that in here, right?
yeah.
So this course teaches
Will teach communication.
which will use to work with
Work with
whom? Who do you use it to work with?
hi.
Like you were talking about families, right?
Yeah. Communication I will use to work with
All kinds of people, like let's say different ages, right? So
yeah,
children, adults,
children, adults, and young
or
people as well.
sometimes, yeah, or young adults,
Yeah, young adults as well.
to improve
To improve.
their situation, basically.
Yeah,
You're also tasked with making sure their well-being, making sure of their well-being, right?
making sure they will be. And
I will do everything in my power to ensure their well-being as well. How do you do that? Like, what do you do to ensure this?
okay, ensure the well-being as well.
Yeah, you have the authority. You said you have the authority, right? What does
Okay.
that
I had the authority to use the if, for example, if one family. They is a one family, and they had adults, young children, and they
Yeah.
abusing them. So I have used my authorities and take them to the children from the safest place and
So you decide, you make fair decisions, you make
fair decision. Yeah,
important and responsible decisions.
yeah,
Taking children away from an abusive home is a
abusive home. Yeah,
responsible decision.
and take
So,
them to the safest place
yes,
for them.
and
Yeah,
you help them to safe, and you yourself need to be safe. Remember this. Whenever you're
yeah,
talking about safety,
yeah.
you also talk about
First of all, my safety is the most important for me, and
yes,
then I can do use my authorities. I can do anything for them as well for this
first.
safe way.
So let's write that. So making fair and responsible decisions.
Yeah,
Decisions and help people keeping both their safety as see how many words is that? 301. One
okay,
conclusion, we're done.
okay.
So in conclusion, just think about everything you've written and just summarize it. Like, this course gives you skills and experience that you'll need for a successful career, right?
Okay. This course
So
will give me the so many skills, and so I can successful in my
an
career
experience.
as well.
Experience I need for a
I need for a successful
successful
career
career in this sector
in this
or in the healthcare sector, whichever you want to write.
healthcare sector. Okay.
You'll
Okay,
be Ms. Maria, can you just give me 1 minute? I'll be right back.
okay, that's fine. Okay.
All right, thanks. Be right back. Hello. Can you hear me?
Yeah, I can hear you.
Okay. Thank you. Let's finish this.
Okay.
So, we were talking about the successful.
Conclusion. Yeah.
By learning these skills, basically, you will be able to work in various capacities, right?
Okay.
Different. You have as a social worker, you'll need
Yeah.
to do much more than just listen. You need to try
Okay.
and solve other people's problems, right? And these problems
Okay.
can be of like various capacities.
Okay.
Basically, you'll need to be ready for
Okay.
a lot of different kinds of responsibilities, right?
Yeah. Yeah.
So by learning these
Okay.
skills, I will be ready to
Mm,
take on various
mm,
kinds of
Responsibility.
responsibilities
Yeah.
in different capacities as well,
Different capacities.
which will help develop
The
a bright career.
right. Okay. Okay.
So basically, whatever your goals are, this course is a big step, right? Or the first and important step
Okay.
forward.
Okay. That's fine.
So this course
This
is
course is my
first
most
important step
important step
toward
toward achieving my goals.
yeah,
Achieving my goals.
true. It should be. That's like 350 words. Now your assignment would be to rewrite this essay in your writing style.
Okay. So it's this it's okay. It's an exam time. This right and this essay will become in the question.
Yes, this is your question. We have
Okay.
a reference essay now. You can use, these are all almost all your ideas. It's just my style of writing. I'm
Okay.
just
They
using mine to write your ideas. Now what you'll do is you will write these ideas in your
okay.
style of writing.
Okay. So in exam, definitely their question will become.
Yes.
Oh, that's fine.
So it's kind of a little cheating. You already know your question. So look, they're letting you do this. So
Oh, okay, that's fine.
be prepared, right?
Okay, that's fine.
So your preparation isn't that difficult. You
So I
already know
can
the question.
preparation this essay.
Yes.
Okay, that's fine. I
So
will
you write
I
this
will
essay,
do my best.
write this
I will
in your
do my best.
absolutely. Just that's all I can ask of you. You see?
Okay, that's fine.
Now, do your assignment and send it to me on this email ID.
Okay, that's fine. This email.
I'm going on vacation from the 10th, so
Okay.
please make sure you send it to me as soon as possible so I can check it for you.
Okay, that's fine.
Okay, so I will save this
Yeah.
and upload it in the chat box so you
Okay.
can load it. Give me a moment, please. In the meantime, if you have any questions, go ahead and ask me, please.
No, thank you. Just
It's uploading in the chat box.
Okay.
It's up. Can you see it?
Yeah, I can see it.
Okay. Download it and see if it opens and you can see everything in it properly.
This one is a business one.
After that.
Mine was not coming up. It's just a question.
Let me check. That's the right one. I put the right one.
Just wait. No, it's not coming through.
You can't open it.
Yeah, I can open it now.
Okay. All right. Do you see both pages?
Yeah, both pages. Yeah, is a training and the assessment criteria as well. Yeah, assessment criteria as well.
And then your
One
reference
page
essay.
is that one, and one page the question is how will studying public health help you? Give me that.
Good. Yes, you have the right one.
Yeah.
All right then. Okay. Wow, almost 3 hours. We took a bit of
Yeah.
time.
Yeah, it's 3 hours now.
Mariana was having a lot of trouble with her listening, I think. She needs to focus more on listening to more English content.
Okay.
God. Your interview shouldn't be that difficult. Your English skills are pretty good. You shouldn't have a problem with this test. However,
Okay.
I would still ask you to send me your assignment. Okay?
Okay, that's fine.
Yeah. All right. Anything else?
No, thank you so much. Thank you. Thank you for helping me. Thank you so much.
All right. No problem. Good luck. Take care.
Thank you. Good luck. Have a nice day.